Greetings, everyone. This is She Speaks Life with Laquisha Robinson. On today, I want to tell you all and encourage you to keep pushing and to keep moving forward. Now, remember, lining up yourself with who you are, learning who you are, and walking in who you are is the focus in 2020 so that you can manifest the things that life has for you and that you're supposed to manifest, okay? So I want to encourage you that if you feel like things aren't going right, things aren't moving forward, but you're still operating as you should, I want you to know that there's something that you're not seeing, okay? Because when you are focusing and functioning as you should, you're going to be able to see clearly everything. So if you can't see something right now, if you need a door open, if you need a way made, and you can't see it right now, just keep working on you. Keep allowing stuff to surface so that you can see what you need to do to better and to be better and to improve yourself. And also know that sometimes if you get curved to, like if you were going to the right and you got curved to go to the left, or you were going to the left and you got curved to go straight, it could be what the spirit and what the universe and what God could be showing you is that, my daughter or my son, you were venturing off into something that's not helping humanity. You were venturing off into something that's not going to cause you to prosper and go forth. So I cannot open the door that you want me to open because it's not in alignment with your calling, okay? So sometimes, and let me say this to us, sometimes we may have a calling to do something, and we may venture into something that's not our calling. Now, just because what we ventured into is not our direct calling, it does not mean that when we walk into what we're supposed to walk into, that we won't carry over some of the attributes of what we went into wrongly. Okay, so let me see if I can give you an example. Let's say that you're traveling somewhere, okay, and you, in the GPS, you put in where you wanted to go, okay? And while you're going down this street and you wanted to go down this road because it has these kind of trees and you get to look at them while you're driving, but somewhere along the line, you notice that you would have to make a U-turn because that the GPS didn't show you that part of that highway was blocked and you could no longer continue to travel on the path that you were at, okay, or that you were on. So when you made a U-turn and you took the other direction, okay, what you didn't realize was, okay, now I have to backtrack and I have to take this road again. I'm taking more time than I wanted to. But as you travel, you begin to notice, oh my goodness, this has some of the same trees that it had on the path that I was always used to taking, okay? So you still got to see some of those trees and even more, okay? So the point that I'm making to you is, just because you may be venturing into something that's not 100% the vein that you should flow in, don't think that all your desires that you feel, your oomph that you have, you know, if you're a person that say like, man, I know I can encourage people, I can empower people, right? So let's say, for example, you went to work in a nursing home. I'm giving you another example. And you begin to do the work, you're helping people, and this is what you feel, right? And so then one day, out of the blue, that nursing home gets shut down. And so then let's say you decide, okay, you know what? I am going to see about starting my own business to go and clean, okay? Now let's say when you do this, you find that you're still helping people. You're helping people keep their homes clean. The people who are actually going out working in other places helping people, your job is to help people, but you're your own boss. Okay, so if you look at the scenario, even though you were helping people in a nursing home, the universe said, no, you are a person who owns your own business, because after you clean and after you finish working, then you can take on some other things that you're supposed to do, that you're going to like doing and want to do it because it's all part of your destiny. Okay, so I'm giving you those examples. Sometimes things in our lives have to be fine-tuned, and it doesn't mean that because I put my energy in this and now I realize, hey, I'm going to do something else. It doesn't mean, it sounds like it's raining, but anyhow, it doesn't mean that your dreams and passions are going to die just because you didn't do something a certain way. God could be opening up a new pathway for you so that you can see exactly what it is that you were supposed to take all your dreams and passion and what you were really supposed to put that work into, that's going to actually help humanity as well as helping you. All right, so you all be very aware of that. I want you to be very aware of that, and don't get discouraged, okay? Because again, you all, I'm telling you, when you line up with perfect purpose, everything runs smoothly. Okay? I had a situation where I knew I was meant to do a certain thing, okay? And the first thing that started happening to me was I started having dreams about it. After I started having dreams about it, when I decided to make this move or to do what I was supposed to do, when I tell you, there was not one thing that was out of place for me. Everything that I was supposed to do all lined up. I didn't have any trouble. Nothing blocked me. Nothing stopped me. So I'm encouraging you all, keep working on self. The more you work on you, the more your eyes are going to be open so that you can see what it is you're supposed to see, okay? So you can know what it is that you're supposed to know. So just keep working. Remember to always keep a pure heart. Remember to always operate in good deeds. Don't do anything being malicious. Don't do anything spiteful. Everything that you do your best to be honest and pure in it, okay? Now, none of us are perfect, and there may be times when you get caught in the things that you're unaware of, or things may happen and you honestly have no knowledge or honestly had no knowledge of it, okay? So those things right there, though, you aren't faulted for those things, okay, because you were unaware of what was occurring or going on. But you are just, the reason why I keep telling you to be pure in heart and to be honest in everything that you do is because it's a blessing and a benefit. When you're like that, you draw energy to you that nobody can taint. Nobody can mess with it when you just, and it's all a part of being you. Okay, so just keep developing. If you can't see what you're supposed to see right now, if you're looking for something and you don't see a door open, don't you dare get discouraged. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare take a back step or a step back. You keep moving forward. You keep believing in you. You keep pushing yourself. You keep talking to yourself, encouraging yourself, inspiring yourself. Don't go back to your old ways. Don't go back to your old past, because guess what? There was nothing back there. If there was something back there in your past, you would still be in your past and you will be living a fruitful life. Now, I want to share something with you. There are people who did have to experience, okay, the life that they lived, and they realized that, hey, this life is a toxic life. This is toxicity. I'm not supposed to be operating like this. This life can kill me. This life can cause me to be in a way that I don't want to be. This can cause me to, this causes me to operate in a way that I know is not myself. And you all, sometimes you have to find yourself. Sometimes people do things because they feel like they have to do it. They don't have any other choice. And sometimes it's not feel like. Sometimes you do things because you do not see another choice. So I want to encourage you, anybody who's going forth for your best life, for your best self. Don't you dare go back to your past. If your past has proven not to be that which prospers you or which will cause you to go forward in a good way, don't you dare go back to your past, because your past has nothing there but harm to you, okay? And to make sure that you don't fulfill your purpose or your destiny in life. So stay encouraged, you all. Stay encouraged. Keep pushing forward. Keep moving forward, because you got this. Okay? Just keep working on you. Keep believing. Keep persevering. Keep changing the way you think. Keep changing how you feel. Your mind, you all, you're going to prosper and you're going to go forth. Okay, and let me say one more thing before I end this. You can expect challenges and situations. However, you choose the outcome by how you act and how you respond. Okay? Sometimes it's gonna burn you up inside, and I know this, and I just had a recent experience with it, with the person who I'm not gonna get into that, but I just had a recent experience, and I had a choice. I had a choice to respond to this person in a way that would kind of, what you would say is, check them or put them in their place and let them know, what it is, or I had a choice to be at peace and let the universe work out the situation. So that's what I chose to do. All right? So choose your battles. Now, guess what's happening to me, because I chose not to follow suit and say, oh, you said that, okay, well, let me say this, and be sarcastic, but yet you're going to know I'm telling you the truth, okay? Because I did not do that, now I have evolved, okay? And so what does that mean? That means that even now, even when I get hit with things, I'm better equipped not to say anything and realize I don't have to fight my battles. Okay? So you all be encouraged, stay encouraged, go forth and be the best you that you can be. Don't stop climbing, don't stop working. If you were climbing a mountain, right? And you see all the latches, because you know how people climb and they can hold on to certain rocks and keep lifting themselves up. Well, let's say you don't see nothing else right now, and you like, I'm looking, I'm fine, I'm looking, I'm searching, and you're saying to yourself, man, I can't keep holding on here, so I need to find something to lift up, so to reach, so I can pull myself up. Well, you might discover that you have to reach to the left and start going to the left, or you might have to reach to the right and start moving to the right, whereas you thought you were just going to go straight up. Now, you are going to get up, but the universe could be passing you in another direction, which is your correct path. So I'll leave you all with this video. I'll let you all meditate on this video. Blessings to you all. And until we meet again, remember to always operate in peace, love, and joy.